So you guys are going to talk about a few things, adding profits by adding value. So when you talk about leadership, the whole idea, and I know that when you guys came in for your interviews, we talked to you about this stuff, about helping you build your teams, right? If that's what you're here for, that's our job, is to help make sure you can grow your team as quickly and as efficiently as possible. So it's about not so much helping yourself all the time, but it's about helping others. So you have to be willing, you have to have a love of people in this business, period, okay? Not only for your team and the agency, but you also have to have a love of people, because that's who you work with on a daily basis, right? That we're out there helping those people protect their families. So leaders add value by serving others. The bottom line of leadership is that it isn't how far we advance ourselves, but how far that we can advance others. And that's really what it's about. So when you guys get to a point, right now you're scrambling, you're trying to figure it out, and you're trying to get yourself up to where you need to be, right? So that you can be an effective leader. When you get to a leadership position, you'll start losing sleep at night and on the weekends about, okay, what do I need to do to help this person get to where they need to be? Because we go over that with you, right, on a regular basis. What's your goals? Where do you need to be? What do you need to do to be able to get there? Okay? That's not something that we take lightly. That's something that we think about all the time. Okay? So are you making things better for the people that follow you? Look, guys, you got to take time to get to know people. Do you just walk by them in the morning, hey, how's it going, and you go on your way? That's not really getting to know them, right? You got to take a minute. Find out a little bit about their family. Learn how to read them. Are they okay? I mean, you can generally, if you're involved with your team at all in any aspect, you can tell just by looking at them. How's their day going? Do you think that's important to them? They want to know you care. And not just because you have to care. They want to know you care because you want to care. So addition versus subtraction. So you want to add to people all the time. Always be adding something. We're always learning in this business, right? And I'm hoping that as leaders, you guys are always growing yourselves in some way, okay? So by adding to other people, you can share your past experiences with them. Maybe it's something that you've dealt with in this business that took you a while to hear about, but they don't know about yet. So why not share that with them so that they don't have to jump that hurdle, right? Helps them along just a little bit faster. If you're taking away from people all the time, constantly asking them to do things for you, do this, do that, can you get this done, can you do it? Who's that helping? It's not really helping them a whole lot, is it? If you ask somebody to help you with something, do you think it's a pretty good idea to maybe explain to them why? Not so much just because I asked you to. Although on occasion that's really nice, because sometimes things are really crazy, and please just do this, don't ask me, I'll explain later. Okay, when like things are crazy like that, just help out and do that, and I promise we're gonna come back on the back end and go, this is why we did that, and sorry it was so crazy, okay? Because it does happen. Good leaders intentionally help others, they truly value them, and they demonstrate they care. If you guys are sick, I'm calling. I want to know why you're sick. I want to know why your foot's all swelled up. Huh, Leon? All right. If you can't give some evidence of making things better, then you are probably a subtractor. So take a look at your team, you guys. Take a look at your life. It's not just your team, it's everybody that you touch in your life. What are you doing to make their lives better? Are you helping them get better at what they're doing? Are you helping them become a better leader? Are you teaching them, again, an experience that you went through that they really don't need to experience, if you can tell them why, right? 90% of people who subtract, don't even know they're doing it. Okay, so The biggest thing that comes to mind for me on this one is attitude. You guys, when you come in here, you need to put that happy hat on, and that positive attitude needs to be what's radiating from you, okay? If you have something going on at home, I'm sorry, you need to talk about it after 5, that's awesome. Call me on the weekend, whatever. But when you come in the door, you want to kind of leave that behind, because it's going to affect everybody, the entire team, not just yourself, right? I don't know about anybody else, but especially emotionally, when I get emotionally messed up, forget it. I can't do anything. So the first thing I do is I call Rachel and get it all fixed before I come in, because, you know, that's my lifeline. Everybody needs to have one, okay? Add enough value to people. If you add enough value to everybody, it's going to add value to your life, right? Your efforts are going to multiply, their efforts are going to multiply. So leading others to the law. Okay, so what are some of the benefits of adding some value? Okay. The big thing is, you can't forget that leadership is about people, you guys. It's not about a title. You know, I know a lot of great people that are great leaders that have no title. A lot of people just can do that, all right? We add value to others when we make ourselves more valuable to them. So how would we make ourselves more valuable? Probably by learning more, by intentionally learning more. You know, I like to get to know my team on a personal level as well. I don't like dig deep and, hey, tell me all your glories, but you know, it's nice to know what's going on in their life. Did they have people for Thanksgiving? Did they enjoy their holiday? You know, all that stuff's really important. I love my team. I love my whole team. They're my friends. And I'm happy and proud to say that. You don't need a title to serve. That's something I just talked about, right? Questions to ask yourself. So how and when are you a servant leader? Anybody have an answer to that? No? How do you serve others? Just by being there for them, you guys. You don't have to like go do their dishes, take out their trash, right? That's not really what that means. I mean, yeah, if they need help, you can go help them, but you just need to be there for them, you know, in spirit, especially here. You know, if they need an answer to a question, they're going to want to come to you, right? You're going to be the leader. So you need to look to your leaders if you don't have an answer for that, right? That's how we're going to learn and be able to help them. When do you get to, when you can't get impatient with people, and you always need to be respectful. I don't care if they asked you what you thought is the stupidest question on the planet. You don't look at them and go, oh, what an idiot. Really? Obviously, they don't know the answer to that because they just asked you the question, right? You need to respect others. You need to respect their space. You need to respect their questions. You need to respect their answers. You need to respect what they're doing in their lives. Why are they here? We're all here probably for a different reason. That's something that all of us should be respectful of, okay? Make it practice to perform small acts of service without seeking credit. I got you a cup of coffee. What are you going to do for me? No, not cool, right? It's just doing small things, you guys. Sometimes the smallest thing can make a big, big difference in somebody's life. Because when they left all their stuff at the door this morning, we don't know what that stuff was, right? So you ever find yourself driving down the road? And sometimes I'm like, what? Oh, I won't tell you what I say. And then I say to myself, Marri, you have no idea what's happened to them this morning, right? What happened? Are they on their way to the hospital because somebody they love is in the hospital? Did Are they getting a divorce? Did they just get a fight with their sister on the phone? We don't know. We don't know. We don't know what happened. So just be respectful of people all the time. Not just in work, but look, you guys, for us to build this culture that we have there, this family culture that we have, it's important that we get to know each other, and be respectful of each other's time, space, and all of that stuff. So walk it out. Have the attitude of a servant. Evaluate your response to others in need, right? Remember that? Oh, that guy's an idiot. No, we don't do that, really. What is your response going to be? Okay. Perform small acts of service. Poor Joanna does it all the time. God bless her.
I enjoy it.
Do good without seeking the credit, okay? And look for unique opportunities to serve others. How can we help? What can I do? I think I ask that question all the time, all day long. What can I do? What do you need from me? How can I help you today? Okay? But I also know that I can turn around if I need something and I can ask for help. And don't be afraid to ask for help from anybody in here. Okay? Even if it's somebody that's not on your team, it's okay. Ask for help. Especially if you've seen them do something already. Trust me, it's not going to hurt our feelings, okay? Walk it out. Assess values of others, okay? Qualify the values of other people close to you. Compare how much you value the things that are most important to them. So most of the time, what's the most important thing to them? Probably their families. Would that be a pretty good guess for all you guys? Right? So ask them about their families. Spend time with those who value things that are different than you. Everybody on my team is completely different. I love it. I go out, I get to go spend a day in the car, like with Thasia. Oh my God, I learned so much. And I have all these new passions now just from spending a few days in the car with her. Leon brings this whole new bubble to our team with his experiences and where he came from. I mean, it's just take the time, show that's where you get value from. Walk it out. So integrate value addition into your life. So it's not just about doing it at work, right, you guys? You got to do it everywhere. Add value to yourself and the others around you. Whether it's your family, whether it's your team, whether it's your friends, all right? Expand your value add attitude towards others in your professional environment. Consider how you might serve groups as well as individuals. We do a lot of stuff here in the branch. We take, like the food drive that we just participated in. We adopt families at Christmas time. On my team, we help some of our clients. Get involved in some of the stuff your clients are doing, you guys. I help with, or I participate in Alzheimer's walks, 5Ks, and they're doing a senior drive at one of my things right now for Christmas. The seniors have little things on the tree, you buy gifts. Get involved with stuff like that, because that also shows that you care for your clients. You're not just in there, it's not a hit and run thing, right, you guys? Get involved. Show them that you actually care about these people. You're not just jumping in, making some money, and bye-bye, see you later. All right, make sure you make a phone call once in a while. Even if it's to check if they have a bill, you know what? That's okay. You're calling them, you're checking on them. Is everything okay? Do they need anything from you? Okay?